Beyond the Basement with Jim Jam and Johnny.
Johnny
Wah,
is in
wah.
Johnny is in his bedroom, and I'm in the bonus room, so we're not in the basement.
Well, they're beyond it. Exactly. Didn't I say you're beyond the basement?
Oh, yeah, sure. I was just
Ooh.
saying.
Anyway, we are going to be talking some cryptocurrency news. We got some fast food stuff to talk about. I got a question for Jim Jam.
Is this a question of the week?
Ooh, is it? It could be. Could be. Question of the year. Question of the year. It's not even question of the week
Oh, snap!
because it's like the first question that I've asked. And
A long time.
what is that?
That was the garage door opening.
Oh, I
The-
thought there was
the
like
only-
an arc. I thought there was like an electrical arc. Like, wah, wah. We may talk some video game stuff. I've been playing a couple video games here lately that were free that PlayStation offered, and I really like them. I wish I would have bought them earlier. But let's just go with the question. I got a question I was thinking about today. In your opinion, what is the difference between crispy and crunchy?
Okay. When I think of crispy, I think of thin crust pizza.
Okay.
And when I think of crunchy, I think of like a cereal or a chip or something, or a crisp like a cracker. But then that makes me think, because then a thin crust
But
pizza makes me think of a cracker.
but see the problem. But chips are called crisps over in the UK or over in Europe because
Yeah.
they're crispy. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, I had a pizza last night from Sir Pizza, just opened up locally.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just a Tennessee thing. I think it is. It might not be. I don't know. Pretty sure it started in Tennessee, but and their pizza was like thin crust and really crispy. Then I was like, well, it's kind of crunchy too, but no, it's crispy because it's thin crust, right?
Yeah.
And that's where it got me thinking. Like popcorn's crunchy, right?
Yeah.
Unless you suck on it, then it gets
Who would
soft.
suck on popcorn?
Well, you know, it'll melt in your mouth. You never like put a kernel in your mouth and just like suck the cheese off of it.
Nope.
You should, because white cheddar popcorn's so fucking good. And I don't even like popcorn really. Like, it's not one of my favorite things. I really don't care for the smell. I kind of like it, but I don't.
Yeah, my favorite kind is white cheddar popcorn. What is that
but
brand? It's a black bag.
oh, Smart Foods
Yep.
or something. Smart,
That's it.
yeah, that shit's fucking fire. But I think I stopped liking popcorn because when I worked in retail at the big box store, um, lots and lots of people would make popcorn for their breaks as a calorie saving food. And it would stink up the whole break room
Oh
all
yeah,
the time.
especially when they burn it.
Yeah, oh man, that was even worse because you know motherfuckers don't know how to microwave stuff. They walk away like, oh, I'm gonna put it in this fucking 1200-watt microwave for 3.5 minutes like I do at home. No.
Most
Your
of the
commercial
times,
microwave.
yeah, most of the time when you're working or you're at a workplace or something, um, they have like industrial microwaves.
Yeah, it's a commercial grade microwave that's like 1200 watts, not your fucking little 900-watt you have at home. Totally
Yeah.
different. 300 watts is different. But anyways, yeah. So I was just curious what people think of crispy and crunchy. Like, would nuts be crunchy?
Yeah.
Because crunchy peanut butter, like nuts are crunchy, but cashews they're not really crunchy though. All right. Cheetos are crunchy,
Yeah.
and then chips are crispy.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just curious. Like, it was just a question I thought. I wonder. And while we're on the food topic, I was looking at some the newer fast food stuff or whatever food that's out there. I couldn't really find nothing. But Subway has a melt now, and I had one, and it was chewy, and I didn't like it. Um, and I usually get like the whole 9 grain whole wheat bread with mine, just because I like wheat bread. even though I think it's more calories than the white bread, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it made it chewy, man. Like it comes down. They cut it in half. And they put it in 2 bags, Jimmy.
Ooey
See,
gooey fresh melts.
yeah,
Is
and they can only put 3 toppings on it. You know what I'm saying? They can only
what?
put 3 items.
What is the
As far
melt
as
about? Is it the bread?
no, man. Look at me. Look at me. They make your sandwich
Okay.
and they cut it in half and they put it in 2 paper bags, like brown bags that are able to take heat. And they put it in that little toaster oven, and then it has a press that comes down,
Yeah.
and then it presses it and it grills it so that it's melted, but it makes the bread chewy, and then it makes all the inside. And this is if you ever make a ham and cheese sandwich, like hot ham and cheese, like grilled cheese sandwich at home, uh, you know what I'm talking about, where the bread is kind of wet because of the steam on the inside of it,
Yeah.
and I did not enjoy it at all. Like
Look at
maybe it's good with the cheesesteak, but I got like the cold cut combo because I was trying to cheap out on it,
yeah.
like
Hey,
I was
look
just trying to have a cheat day.
look at your screen real quick.
Yeah, I
Look
see it.
look at this woman's face reaction to that melt.
I mean, it's not that bad, but apparently though apparently, I'm sorry, I started thinking about that kid, apparently kid, but they the machines are actually dangerous, is what the what are them people that buy Subway franchisees or whatever, the people that are buying into Subway, they're saying that the fucking machines are dangerous.
Are they burning people?
Yeah, I think they are, and they're fucking up the toaster oven or something. And but Subway's like, fuck it, don't care. This is our new item. We tested it out, it works because you can only put like 3 toppings. So like if you want lettuce, onion, and bell pepper on it, that's all you can get. You can't get lettuce, onion, bell pepper, olive, banana pepper, jalapenos. You know what I'm saying?
I almost said, why would you want hot lettuce? But then if you get a
Well,
cheese, if you get a burger, well, if you get a burger with lettuce, it's gonna be hot. So yeah, never mind.
well, not necessarily. I was just saying. Then after I said lettuce, I didn't really mean lettuce. But like peppers and onions and black olives and bell pepper or banana peppers and just like you know what I'm saying. Like you can only get 3. So
You know what? I don't understand. Because they got the toaster oven already, so they kind of already do that anyways, don't they?
it's already a melt. But your
So
toaster oven toasts the bread, and this makes the inside of it steam. So it is different. Now the cheesesteak probably would have turned out better, but when I got that Coca combo, because it says on the menu you can make any sub into a melt. But see, when they have the picture, it only has the ham and cheese and the cheesesteak. So I said, well, let me get a Coca combo as a melt, and they started making me a ham and cheese one. I said, no, I want a Coca combo. And then they look over because there's a language barrier where I was at. And they look over at the dude sitting down on break. And he's like, yeah, you can do that. And they were like, okay. And they did it, But it's just like, it says any sandwich. Like, you know what I mean? But what they really want you to do is only 2 sandwiches. Or maybe there's 3. There might be a turkey one. But they only want you to do cheesesteak and ham and cheese.
Or they only train them on the
Yeah,
particular one.
You're right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
So they do that. Then they're like, we wouldn't train on that, so we don't know what to do. Even though all they have to do is make it like they're doing a regular sandwich and just put it in fucking.
Yes, no different.
Just
and then they ask if you want a dressing, if you want like dressing on it, whatever, like mayonnaise or Chipotle. I'm just like I don't mind hot mayonnaise on a sandwich, like it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, I'm bringing this shit home. It's gonna sit in that bag. You know what I mean? Like, I don't live that far, but still 5 minutes is 5 minutes for the sub that's already hot and steaming in this bag.
It's gonna be a soggy bread.
Yeah, and the bread's already soggy on the inside. It's like steamed, and then the outside's kind of crunchy, but it's chewy. It's just chewy, man. And you can tell where the bread gets grilled. Like it has like dark brown or black blackish
grill
marks on it. Yeah, grill marks on it. And it probably would have been really good with the cheesesteak. But you know what would fuck them up?
What?
Let me get a meatball melt.
Oh, man. That shit. That shit.
Fuck them up, bro. They wouldn't do it.
They were
like, I don't think they do it.
Put it to the edge and then put the spatula against it so the meatballs don't try to come out.
Yeah, I mean, and think about the sauce that they put on it too. Like it's fucking poured out in a bag and it's burning on the bottom, and it's not in there long, but still, it gets hot.
Hey, anybody listening, go to your local Subway and tell them you want a meatball melt, just to make it difficult for them.
Banana peppers, bell peppers, and onions on that bitch, man. It sounds good though. I mean, I would like it. I mean,
so this goes along with the whole fast food thing. I sent an article over to Johnny earlier today, and McDonald's is now, was it 65,000 or 35,000?
39, 36.
Somewhere around there. But their start out pay will be now 15. No. Was it no, it was 10. No?
11.
11, okay.
11. And a lot of them will be 15.
Oh, the managers get 15.
Yeah, and what I've seen here locally, they had a sign up, and I just seen this Mother's Day, because I was across the street at Bojangles getting chicken strips for my mother for Mother's Day because that's what she wanted. So I said, okay, I will do that for
you. These increases, which have already begun, will be rolled out over the next several months to include shifting the entry-level range for crew to at least 11 to 17 an hour. And shift managers will be paid at least 15 an hour.
And I imagine that's large markets would be 17, like say LA.
And the picture that they use has a sign out front that says hiring $500 sign-on bonus. So they're even trying to give you a sign-on bonus to work there.
And this goes to show you right now, people and businesses need people to come back to work.
Well, here in Tennessee, Governor Lee is ending the extra $300 on unemployment in July. So everybody, if you're out and if you're in Tennessee and you're not working and you're on unemployment, gear up because you got to go back to work. Sorry.
Well, some of them might not have to. They can deal with the $275. Some of them might be able to, but I'm just hoping that, like where I work, don't shut down again, which they shouldn't. We're with the car industry that the manufacturers that we deal with and that we make parts for. Toyota's still pretty good. They're still running like a motherfucker. They haven't slowed up really for the car that we build parts for. The van that they have, and we're looking to get more business. I mean,
is it the Quest or the Honda?
I don't even. It's a Toyota.
Oh, y'all don't do Honda, never mind.
No, that's in Alabama. But I mean, I'm kind of fortunate. Like,
I don't even know what Toyota van is.
I don't either.
I'm gonna look it up.
It might be curious. I don't know. No, that's Nissan.
Yeah.
But hopefully there won't be no shutdown like that anymore, and we'll move forward. But people, I mean, these businesses are, start out pay is going up everywhere. They went up at my job.
Sienna.
Yeah. Oh, the Sienna.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, and but here I seen the sign that said $10, and then shift managers are making $15, and I don't like McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's, so it won't affect me when their prices go up. And I don't eat a whole lot of fast food, so it really won't affect me when prices go up on fast food because inevitably they will. And you can see that Walmart, they're paying $15 an hour, or a lot of them are at start out pay, and their prices are higher. And I can tell that by going from Food Line, which used to always be higher on the majority of their stuff, and now Walmart's slowly catching up to Food Line, and on a lot of the fresh products, Walmart is high. And that's just and that's what's going to happen. Which I mean, people need to get more money, you know?
Yeah.
And that needs to come with other jobs. Once retail places are paying more money, these factories are going to have to pay more money because, well, who wants to work in a factory making the amount of money that you could go work at Walmart or in retail? You know, and I'm not saying retail is easy.
I don't know if you'd want to, because I have a friend that she left.
I mean, it's part time.
Yeah, she left Urozu and went to Walmart to work, and she was having to work every weekend.
Yeah, and that's the thing about retail. You're working weekends, but I worked retail for 10 years, and retail's not hard.
Yeah.
And people want to bitch about customers. I did it for 10 years, man. You make your day in retail, and I dealt with customers every day. But you know what? I had a good attitude. Even when you're having a bad day, you gotta have a good attitude. Otherwise, customers are going. And you got dickhead customers. But you know what? If you let that shit get to you, that's on you. And the only people I feel sorry for are the women in the deli. And why I say women? Because the one that we were, where I live, it's always women working behind the counter in the deli, and they shorthanded them motherfuckers like crazy. And people are so rude to them because no patience.
Most definitely.
But I would say customer service has gotten a lot worse since these motherfuckers have been getting paid more.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about being in your way. They're doing their little shopping thing for people to come pick up. They don't give a fuck about being in your way. They don't give a fuck about almost running you over with fucking shopping carts. They just fucking run down the highway and you're trying to walk out like, God damn.
Hey, buddy. While you're in there shopping yourself, them people are probably running you over with my groceries because I do grocery pickup.
I know. And they should charge y'all an extra $15 for my inconvenience.
They don't charge us nothing. It's free.
I know, and they should for my inconvenience.
But okay, so talking about them making more money, me, you, and Alex. You know Alex, the guy?
Yes, I know Alex.
Yeah. We just picked up. I picked it up yesterday, and Johnny picked it up today, and Alex picked it up today. It's supposed to be the Doge coin killer called SHIB coin, right?
Yeah. I think the term is like Shiba Inu or something, but yeah, SHIB coin. It's called SHIB coin on the app.
Whatever. So the coin that or the mascot for the meme coin is what Doge is called. That dog is called what was it, a Shiba or a Sheeb something?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is supposed to be the killer for Doge. But a buddy that guy I work with, he told me about this coin. So me and Johnny, and now a listener has picked up a coin called Sheeb coin. We picked up some, but Johnny,
it's supposed to be the Dogecoin killer. And it's pretty cheap right now. And if it gets traction like Dogecoin, I mean, you can get, I think what they were offering like 7 million coins for like $130. And that's under a cent. You know, it's like 0.0. It's a fraction of a cent. But if it rises up to pennies, you will make a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, I hope Alex don't get mad at me, but hey, Alex, when you're listening to this, if this gets to $1 and you cash out, you gonna subscribe to our Patreon again?
Always asking for shit. He's like, man, fuck you. You gonna have your own fucking money, bitch.
Oh, well, that's true. If it makes it to $1, I'm gonna not be working where I work no more.
I'll continue to work. Me personally.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing podcasts and stuff, and we're gonna be touring.
No.
Yeah, because we're gonna be famous.
I won't be. I'm gonna be working a regular job, and I will be retiring at the age of 55.
Well, that's not far. That's not far off for you, buddy.
No, it's like 15 years, bro. Actually, it might be the age of 50. I mean, that would be a big if, you know, and also we live in a state where cost of living isn't that high. and I'm not trying to, live fancy myself. So I could make it, retire at 50 and be set. But I didn't buy that much, so I can't just fucking quit my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't invest that much into it. Which I invested enough to where if I lost money, it wouldn't even fucking matter. I got some Litecoin. I bought it a few years ago, which I only, like I think I said this before, to purchase things.
Yeah, you didn't buy enough to do anything if it does go up.
Well, I didn't realize if I'd have bought it when it was dirt cheap. But
no one knew that the cryptocurrency was going to blow up like this, like Bitcoin. When it first come out, I think it was like shit. I'm not going to say when.
Yeah, I don't care. I know everyone knows about Bitcoin pretty much. But that Litecoin, it's up to $317, and when I bought into it, I think I bought I would have 3 coins worth right now for what I bought originally.
It's January 3rd, 2009 is when Bitcoin came out, and I think it was the first.
It was
coin,
but it's interesting, and I mean we'll see. It is what it is.
Hopefully because man, I don't want to say how much because I don't. If it does get big, we're all gonna be as I said. Because I think the way that these coins jack up in price is more people talking about it, and then that gets more people buying it. More people buying it, price goes up.
Yeah, and the more people buying and trading it, the price will go up. And hopefully, I mean, I'm hoping, and really honestly, hopefully if you're listening to this, you can get some and you can become wealthy off of it too somehow, But I don't even understand the exchange rate. Like, say, if I cash it out, how do I get my money back?
What do you mean? Like if you cash, there's a thing on the app, you just sell it and then you transfer the money to your bank.
Okay. Well, I mean that'll work for me because
I
ain't trying to get stupid rich. I'm not trying to be like
this
the guy that has $100 million in fucking Bitcoin. I just want some fucking money to pay off my bills and get a house.
Well, I want to say first thing, this is nowhere in any way, shape, or form advice on spending your own money.
Yeah.
This is just what me and Johnny and now Alex has done because
we're not fucking financial advisors. You obviously know this if you're listening to this because we don't have shit.
Yeah. So if you want to know how to buy this coin, the easiest way to buy this coin is crypto.com. It's the app on Android and Apple.
Yeah.
Go there, set your account up, and search SHIB, SHIB Uno. Is that what you said it was? UNI?
Yeah, like Shiba I fucking forget it now.
But right now it's dirt cheap. As of 5/14/2021 at 6:40, you can pretty much get for $20, I think a little over $20, you can get 1 million coins.
Yeah.
You do the math. If you buy 1 million coins and it goes to a penny, that's $10,000 you made right there. If it goes to 50 cents, $500,000.
Yeah, and this is pretty much gambling in a sense, and it's kind of low risk gambling right now because it's also stock market. It's also trades, and I don't know much about the stock market. That's why I haven't gotten into it. I mean, we're all amateurs here,
Oh yeah. I haven't really researched it. I'm just the guy I work with. He's big into it, and he does it like he'll trade just little off. He'll make like $1,000 here and there and sell it off, and then buy another coin, sell it off. So he's making.
Yeah, and that's not a bad idea because it's a fun thing to do. Oh, you put a little bit of money in, and you're making money, and you're growing.
He's constantly on his phone, like back and forth selling stuff. He's even come up with his own group where like he's gonna pretty much be a financial advisor for cryptocurrency on how to work it and how so you can make a action. So he was like, man, the time is now to to get into this because this is blowing up now, and it's called a bull cycle.
Or bull market.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing: it's actually been blowing up, but now I think it's becoming more accessible with the apps. Which, like I said, I was able to purchase it three years ago, and of course there wasn't as many cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
It's just you can't buy a whole lot of things with cryptocurrency, so it's a wishy-washy investment, if you would say, because even like Tesla's not accepting Bitcoin no more.
They're accepting Dogecoin,
and I'm thinking that's only because Elon Musk has bought so much money into Dogecoin that, and that's where you're looking at the whoever's over the fucking the financial stuff in the government. You're looking at kind of fucking with the market, insider trading shit. What is that group? Why can't I think of that group that does what's that group, Jimmy?
Which one?
That investigates financial stuff for the government. Fuck me.
I don't even know.
Oh man, people are gonna be like, "You stupid sons of bitches! It's this," and they're yelling at us right now. Alex is like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?"
Read an article.
Craig is like, "You dumbasses,"
Yeah, our two listeners that actually comment on our stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, if you listen to this, please go to either our Facebook, our Instagram, or Twitter and comment about the show and what you think about it.
What would you like to hear, really? I got my cat over here laying in my bed. I guess he doesn't want to be alone. My brother's not here, and he never comes to my room and lays in my bed, but he's cleaning himself in the middle of my bed.
Okay, so this article from CNNbusiness.com or CNN.com says Bitcoin plunges 12% after Elon Musk tweets that Tesla will not accept it as a payment.
And 12% ain't shit for Bitcoin. Let's just be honest. You know what I mean?
But this article from February says Tesla buys $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, plans to accept it as a payment. So I bet he sold it right before he announced that.
Yeah.
And it crashed, and maybe he bought more when it crashed. But he is, from what I've heard, now it's saying 1 day ago, expert reacts to Elon Musk reversal on accepting Bitcoin. So now you can buy it with a Bitcoin again, but I guess you can buy it with Dogecoin as well. But truthfully, I don't know if you want to buy anything with them coins, because what if you sell them coins or you give them coins for that car at the time of that transaction? If you give one Bitcoin for a car, which is $50,000, what if the next day that Bitcoin goes up to $70,000? So you just lost $20,000, and
yeah. Well, and here's the thing about that, though. In my opinion, only people that think that you lose $20,000 after you made $1 million are greedy people. Yeah. And it's the SEC, and which that's what I was thinking it was, but that investigate financial crimes and stuff. But yeah, well, anyway, but that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't know, but I wouldn't buy a fucking it probably isn't smart to buy a car or whatever with it, because you could make more money off of it.
Yeah, that's why I understand why you're buying stuff with Bitcoin and stuff. Just cash the Bitcoin out for that price, and then that way they get only that money, and
And here's the thing: if you buy something in Bitcoin, do you have to pay the taxes with the Bitcoin, or do you have to pay the taxes that you made that Bitcoin off of? Like, say if you put $100 in Bitcoin years ago, and then you made enough to buy a fucking Tesla, when that money comes out, you have to pay taxes on top of the money that you just spent for the money that was gained, investment gains.
Yeah, you have to. You have to pay taxes on the money you make on the coins itself. Then you have to turn around and pay taxes on the car you just bought. So you're paying tax. You're paying taxes twice if you buy a car with fucking Bitcoin.
And you could fuck yourself hardcore, and I think a lot of people probably do. They pull this Bitcoin or these coins out, thinking, "Well, I got $1 million." Well, no, you got about 600,000. You know, and then you go and fucking spend that shit, and then the tax man is like, I want my fucking money, and everything you just bought is obsolete because you better go sell that fucking house you just bought. Yeah, you didn't pay taxes on that shit, you know.
You bet. I would be like going to Nashville to the IRS and like, hey, here's $150,000 on the million I just made. I'm not holding on to this because I will fuck around and spend it.
Oh, fuck that! You be paying more than $150,000.
From 500,000, I looked up. If you made 500,000, you're paying 160, I think 170,000 on 500,000.
Yeah, so that's 30%.
Yeah, but $1 million, you're gonna play. Yeah, it's you're
gonna pay 300,000 or more. I just automatically would say 40% is what I would put back for taxes, just to be safe. You know what I mean? But I would also hit up a financial advisor, and like if I was to get if any kind of massive amounts of money, before I even pulled that shit out, be like, hey, I'm about to come into some money. I need to invest this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to retire. I don't because put it in an IRA, just somewhere to. I don't even know, man. I don't know a lot about finances, and that's the great government and school system that set us up. They set us up to just work in factories. Have you heard that theory? That the school system was made. That's why they put a public school system in. Factories needed workers. So what did they do? They put you in a school where you take orders for 8 hours and you do mundane shit for 8 hours. Well, what that is when you go to work in a factory, you're used to already taking orders and doing fucking mundane work, you know, or mundane, whatever, however you want to pronounce it, work. And you know, and you're okay with taking orders because they're training you to work in factories. They're not training you life skills, how to invest, how to balance a checkbook. You know what I'm saying? How to just investing in general would be fucking so healthy for kids. Like going through school, like how to save, what you get when you save. And it would be so beneficial, and especially if you're collecting college debt for these kids. You know what I'm saying? They have all these fucking college, you know, all this debt. It'd be a great opportunity to help people. And it would also benefit now because the factories are full, you know, for the most part. And there's always people, to me, not everyone needs to go to college because it's not for everyone. Stop saying everyone you need to go to college. Not everyone does. If you're not smart enough to go to college, you're not smart enough to make good grades in high school, and you don't really give a fuck about school, you're probably not going to do too well in college. You're just going to collect debt, and it's fucked up.
So what do you think? What if a school started teaching classes about investing in cryptocurrency? What do you think that would ever happen, or possibly college?
College probably will, because there'll be a financial class. They'll touch on it. I don't think it'll be like full term, like
full blown class.
Yeah, I think it'll be something that's touched on. Really, it's just how to balance books and pay off debt is what needs to be taught, and how to invest into a 401k. Because, and that's the thing. Back in the day when pensions were there, the company invested for you and managed it, and now it's 401k, and they've told you to do it yourself, and we don't know anything about it because we're just average people working in a factory. We didn't have, you know, like for me myself, I'm smart on some things. I'm not the smartest guy when it comes to a lot of things, but I can get by better off than a lot of people, you know. But I don't understand a lot of financial stuff because I never got into it. I didn't dive into it. It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
You know. And And if you ask the CEO, well, if they do it themselves, and they'll say, well, no, that would be stupid for me to invest my own money. I hire someone to do that. Exactly. That's the point.
Yeah.
I can afford to hire someone. You give me like JP Morgan or whatever, and I could probably call someone, but I wouldn't fucking understand it.
Yeah, that's something I never got into with the 401k. You can go on there and pretty much all the 401k is you're giving people money to put in stocks.
Yeah, and you can go in there and adjust stocks, but I guess that's on me, and I'm putting it off on somebody else, but I guess it is kind of also on me that I'm not trying to learn it.
Yeah, I'm not into the whole stock game. It just seems, I don't know.
I think it would probably be easier than we think it is. It's just getting into it, and it's just the same with crypto. I mean, hell, setting up a fucking crypto wallet, my first time. Plus, I'm probably halfway drunk. I've lost the fucking 12, 16, and 24 fucking words to get in my other wallet. I've got my wallet open, don't worry, but to transfer it over, I mean, I got that Litecoin in a different wallet than I'm going to have this other coin.
But the bad part about...
Probably not a big deal.
Well, the bad part about the wallet things and stuff when you're going to trying to transfer them, they're like Coinbase. I tried to transfer because I also have other coins. Like I have Ethereum and another one called Matic. I tried to transfer those to over here to the crypto or whatever. It was going to charge me like $40.
Well, and even with Bitcoin, and here's the issue with Bitcoin, and I don't know if we talked about this before, but I have been reading up on this stuff because it's in the news, man. And I'm 40 years old now, and I read the news every morning. I go through and look at headlines every morning. It's just something when I take a shit, I'm just going to throw that out there. When I'm taking a shit, I like to sit and read the news. What else am I doing?
Yeah.
But the reason why Bitcoin can't really make it right now is because they can only their only transactions are 7 per minute. That's all the transactions they can do per minute as of right now. Fucking Visa does thousands and thousands and thousands. You know what I mean?
You would think if one Bitcoin is worth
59,000.
Not a lot of people are going to be able to afford buying one coin.
But you can buy percentages, and that's where you get it. Is I can buy $100 worth. And here's the other thing. When Bitcoin went up, these transactions got more and more. People were selling, and then as they go up and down, and more people are trying to get in, well, what they do is if you have more Bitcoin, you get pushed to the top of the list because you can pay more for the transaction fee. Some of these transaction fees, like you were talking about, were $40 per transaction.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
So the higher volume, the more fucking it costs you. And these people that have their millions in Bitcoin don't give a fuck, They can make that. Like if you're fucking selling off $1 million worth of fucking crypto or 100,000, what's fucking $40? That's 40 cents, man.
Yeah.
That ain't shit. That's like a fucking Jeff Bezos going out and buying a fucking $500 million yacht. It's like 0.025% of his fucking wealth or something. Or it was less than a percentage of his wealth. $500 million.
His old lady got that?
No, he did. He's building a fucking mega yacht. It's $500 million.
He's paying $500 million for a yacht?
And it's a fucking sailing yacht. It's one of the largest sailing yachts in the world. He can be on the fucking ocean for months, I think. But he's got this motherfucker's so big that he has to have a support yacht for this sumbitch.
Wow.
Because the support yacht's got the helipad because the sailing yacht has massive mass and stuff, so you can't land a helicopter on it. So you got a support yacht to land a helicopter so he can go to his fucking massive yacht. Think about that. That probably takes a crew of 40 to 50 people. This motherfucker. I mean, yeah, granted, he's one of the wealthiest people in the world. I mean, he's beyond Richie rich.
Yeah, for sure.
This motherfucker's goddamn what's it called? Villain rich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, He's Cobra. He's Cobra Commander. He's Cobra rich. You know, like this motherfucker. He's a country rich. Like shit.
Balling is all you can say.
Yeah, this motherfucker bringing in more money than fucking goddamn whole nations, multiple nations.
Yeah, definitely
crazy. Like he lost half his fucking wealth to a divorce. The motherfucker's still rich, or at least 25% of it.
Dude, that made me sick, man. But was he married to that woman before?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was definitely no prenup on that.
No, and even with Bill Gates, there's no prenup. Like he's getting a divorce too. So I mean, and it don't even matter. They're so rich, it don't even matter. They're trying to give away their wealth. Give it to me, Bill. Bill.
Can I divorce you and get all that motherfucking money?
Just fucking give me $1 million, bro. I ain't even fucking trying to be greedy. I mean, $1 million is greedy. No, give me a fucking $250,000. Let me go buy a house, bitch. You know?
Hell,
pay out my car and just go build a small house. Fuck.
You wouldn't even need a $200,000 house. So you could get away with. No, I'm saying,
but $250,000, I'd have to give them fucking 30% of it, the government. So I'd just build a small house, fucking pay off my debt, bro.
But right now, I would not be building a house right now.
I wouldn't even care. It's free money. Why would I fucking care?
That's true.
Ain't shit, dude. And people are building houses like a motherfucker right now.
Yeah, and plywood right now is like $90, I think. Hold on, let me look. I'm going to see how much a sheet of plywood is.
And that's the same with speaking of plywood, people think there's a conspiracy theory on price gouging on the wood. Big wood. You know how you got big pharma and big soda, big wood.
It went down. It's at $70 now, so it's going back down.
Yeah, I mean, which it will after all this, everything gets settled and the supply chains open up. But
that's what it is. Everybody's not working right now, so they're having to probably work their employees that they do have in overtime.
Well, but the supply chain is what's fucked. You know what I'm saying? Being able to ship things and get things over from the other countries. But the gas line that got hacked, a cyber attack on the gas line here in the United States, where they had to pay the $5 million in crypto. Was it in cryptocurrency they had to pay it?
Yeah, we're just staying all on everything, aren't we?
And now people, and this is something to do with the news media. There's going to be gas shortages. There's going to be gas, and people freak out.
Yep.
And even at work, dude was saying that this one guy had buckets from Home Depot, 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot, filling the shit up. He's seen at a fucking gas station. That's not an approved container, bro. Why are you filling up fucking buckets?
Motherfuckers are putting it in trash bags too.
That is the dumbest fucking thing. And won't it eat through a trash bag?
That's what I was thinking.
Like that's just the stupidest fucking thing to me.
Okay, I want to read. Well, this gas shortage is,
it's not a shortage.
Well, it's not. Yeah. But I want to read something from the Bloomberg.com. Once the company Colonial Pipeline, once they paid the hefty ransom, in difficult to trace cryptocurrency within hours after the attack, underscoring the immense pressure faced by the Georgia-based operator to get gasoline and jet fuel flowing again to the major cities along the eastern seaboard. Once they received the payment, the hackers provided the operator with a decrypting tool to restore its disabled computer network. The tool was so slow that the company continued using its own backups to help restore the system. One of the people familiar with the company's effort said. So
yeah.
So even after they paid the $5 million, they were still struggling.
Yeah, and this has something to do with the infrastructure of the United States and the being online for everything. You're online, you make millions of dollars. I imagine this pipeline makes millions and millions and millions of dollars a year, and they're not using it for security. And it shows, and this is something that's worried a lot of people with even the electric grid how if a cyber attack was to hit one of the major hubs on the East Coast, it could shut down the whole fucking East Coast, Eastern Seaboard.
We'd be all fucked.
Possibly breach to Tennessee, all because the millions and millions, billions of dollars that you're making, you will not invest in security. And that is a fucking shame, and that's greed. You know, and
yep.
And also, this should tell you too, and which I haven't done it, is why you need an emergency supply of food and rations of water and stuff. It wouldn't be a bad idea. A lot of people have done it now because of this pandemic, or they're just buying dry foods. You know, as far as the little ready-to-go meals, MREs or whatever. Go to the CDC website, get on the zombie apocalypse, you know, how to prepare for a zombie whatever attack. And we talked about this before, and it's just a fun way to be prepared just for any kind of emergency situation, not really zombies.
Yeah. Sorry if you're listening to this and you just got your ears blown off.
What'd you do, bro?
I got the Ring app on my computer.
Oh, shit.
So the pizza guy just ordered it. Or
goddamn, you have to order pizza?
Well, I ordered it a while ago.
You ordered pizza and y'all eating fucking Subway, man.
Oh, that's Amy and Ashton doing that.
Oh, you don't like Subway. It's got veggies on it. You don't even get the pizza sub? They still make a pizza sub at Subway?
I don't know. Hey, I found an article about the hacker group DarkSide, which was responsible for the ransomware attack that shut down the Colonial Pipeline and led to the fuel shortages in multiple states. So it claims to be shutting down. And
let's be honest with that hacker group. They will eventually get caught. And to me, even if it's for greed, they're doing it. I'm not saying they're doing what's right or that it's right what they're doing, but it's something to push out there and to show people and show these companies, be more fucking secure.
Okay, listen to this.
This has been going on for years.
This is like instant karma. From what it says, why it matters. In a message from Cybercrime Forum, the group said it had lost access to the infrastructure needed to carry out its extortion operations, and that a cryptocurrency account it uses to pay its affiliates had been drained.
Oh, well. Somebody hacked them, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what's going to happen. There's probably somebody that's like, yeah, let's get them, you know. And, I mean, I don't even know if Anonymous still even is up and running anymore because that shit got shut down, or a lot of the top people. And it's good, but it ain't good, you know, because anarchy and all that, like, I don't know. I can see where you're trying to get people aware, but also it's going to be a kind of a greed thing, and people get greedy on that shit.
Biden announced Thursday the Justice Department launched a new task force that will specifically prosecute ransomware hackers. So now, if you're a ransomware hacker, the government...
that hasn't been specific already? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The FBI don't already have a group for that shit?
What they do now, Johnny? Hey, old man Biden is trying his hardest, okay?
Well, I mean, it's not up to him, though. Like, the CIA and all that shit should already fucking have that. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they already hire hackers. But anyways, let's get back to the good thing of, does Subway still have a pizza sub? Because when I was a kid growing up, when I was a teenager, Subway, the people that used to work there, they used to have to still lay out the meat. It didn't come in the packages already. And we'd go up there and get a pizza sub, and it would be like pepperoni, cheese, sauce, pepperoni, cheese, sauce, pepperoni, cheese. You like a 4-layered pizza sub.
Hey, back in the day, one of the Subway's hot ticket items was called the pizza sub.
So it ain't no more, is it?
It was pulled from the menu 2012.
Yeah.
But it looks like,
I haven't eaten since I was a kid.
It looks like it's just got cheese and a bunch of pepperonis and some probably
pizza sauce. Yeah, red sauce.
It's a sub melt. It's a melt. They could bring it back.
Well, no, what you do, they just pop it in the microwave, I think. But yeah, dude,
they could still make it because you can ask what you want on it, so you can get this mozzarella cheese, some pepperonis, and
yeah,
because you can get the sauce from the meatballs, the marinara sauce from the meat. Yeah. Boom, you got your pizza sub.
I mean, I wouldn't eat it now because I don't really like pepperoni anymore. Like, I'm not a fan of pepperoni. I know that's probably against a lot of people, what people believe in as far as one of the pizza toppings. I don't care for cooked pepperoni. I don't like it. And I'm not saying I don't like all of it. It's just a lot of it don't taste good to me. But yeah, it would be a 4-layer one, dude. Like 4 layers of cheese and 4 layers of pepperoni stacked up. Pepperoni cheese with sauce all in between there, dude. Because we know the people that work there, the teenagers that were 16 years old that were up there working.
So as soon as you get done eating that, just go ahead and eat a whole roll of Rolaids.
Well, I mean, you're 14, 15 years old. It didn't fucking matter back then.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it now. That's not something. I mean, like, that's just not. Like, I don't like pepperoni. I like the little cubes of pepperoni, little diced up pepperonis. You know, because they're like dirt cheap. Them are like the fucking imitation pepperonis.
Sir Pizza. If you're, I don't know if that's in any other state, but I know in Middle Tennessee there's Sir Pizza. It just opened up here. It just opened up here in Manchester, and Tuesday I'm gonna try to go because they got buy one get one free pizza.
Yeah, you gotta eat inside though.
That's fine by me.
And what I said to one dude, I was like, well, "What if you go inside and then you sit down and you order it, and then you be like, hey, can I just get this to go?"
Yeah, we're gonna charge you more.
Yeah, just box this shit up, man. But yeah, I don't know. What do we got going on later? Spiral comes out. We're gonna try to watch it and do a horror basement.
Hey, Spiral come out today.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do a horror basement. Go watch it and try to do a horror basement podcast next week. Hopefully,
and Spiral will be the movie of the week.
Yeah, hopefully that'll happen.
We'll see if maybe Yeti and Angela can join us. I don't think it'll happen, but
no, probably won't. But also, we're going to do a table reading. We're recording this on a Friday for
Saturday, the 15th of May.
Yeah, for George Dimick's new film, we're going to be in. We got more lives. It's going to be pretty fun. And you know, we'll get our first taste. We're not going to shoot any video there, right? Like, we're not going to do none of that THN on the go up there because it's just a table reading, and it's going to be like a bar or something. Oh, I got vaccinated a week ago, so that's good. Oh, was it a week ago?
I got vaccinated a while ago. 2 weeks ago I got my second shot. But that's something we'll end on this. I saw that the CDC is now saying if you have been fully vaccinated, in certain conditions or certain something, you can you don't have to wear a mask indoor or outdoor.
Yeah, if you're hanging out with fully vaccinated people, I think.
But either way, we fully vaccinated, homie. We ain't got to wear a mask around each other no more.
Yep.
Like we have been doing that anyways.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all listening. If you took the time to get this far, thank you so much. Make sure you share us with your friends. You know, share this podcast, talk about it. Tell us what you like and what you don't like.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Also, make sure to follow us on all our social media. We got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Please comment on our post. Let us know you're watching. Buy our merch. We have a merch store.
So have a great week.
All right. There you go.